Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a really long time. But I figured I'd just try this again. So in today's video, we're making some pie cuts for my 1970 Dodge Sweptline. And this is the downpipe from the turbo. As you can see, that's the turbo right there. I'm just gonna make a downpipe that goes down, and then I'm also gonna make another set of these pie cuts for the bottom there, so it turns down to a straight, then down to this, which will then put it all the way back to the bed. And I am gonna be sticking it out of the side of the bed before the rear tires. And I'll show you the exhaust tip right now, actually. This is the exhaust tip that I fabbed up real quick. It's a 7-inch pipe to a 5-inch pipe, but I also got a reducer that goes from a 5-inch to a 3.5-inch. So this will kind of sit like this, but it would be at the bedside, so you'll only just see the whole opening, and it's going to sit low right before the wheels, and but it's going to be on that side since all the exhaust system is on that side, so it'll be sticking out like that. And yeah, I also got this thing installed and ready to go. It's an Accuair air ride system. I also got the ride height sensors, but I haven't installed those yet. But that'll probably be in a different video. But got a new tank, got the 2 compressors, I got the VU4 manifold by Accuair, and all the good stuff there. But mainly working on the exhaust system so I can get this thing roadworthy again, and also gonna paint the top of the cab white pretty soon, since once I get this exhaust system done. I'm gonna do that, since right now it is dumping straight out of the turbo to nothing. So I'd rather get that done now than later. And I'll also have it's gonna be a 2-piece exhaust system, so it's gonna have the downpipe that goes into a straight. Then there's gonna be another V-band flange down there, so that will go back to the exhaust tip. So if I were to disassemble this, I can unhook it by the V-band flange and take it all out. So yeah, let's get to work. Alright, so this is what I come up with. You can see there's three pie cups up there. There's 2 down here, and there's also another 3 down here to get that angle. And there's gonna be a V-band flange at the end of this pipe. There's gonna be the turbo V-band flange at the end of this pipe. And we're gonna clean this and get it tacked up and welded. Let's do that. All right, so I got this pipe tacked up with the pie cuts. Got a little bit of a gap right there, but I think that'd be fine to fill. But everything looks really nice and really good. Fits together pretty nicely. There. I got more in the back there. I gotta do more pie cuts. But I'm gonna put the flange, the turbo flange here, and the V-band flange on this side, and I think it should be good. There is the fully welded piece. It's not the best. I just did it autogenously and used a little bit of filler rod for like the bigger gaps. But that is the downpipe tube. Getting the sun a little bit. And that is a 6.0 POWERSTROKE turbo flange right there. That's an 03 turbo. But I think it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. And I got that to do, and that goes at the bottom. And then got that. And I also got another V-band flange. That's gonna go, you know, right here for the other pipe to connect to. And that turned out really good. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it'll set off the truck a little bit more. Alright guys, so we just finished the downpipe on the 1970 Sweptline. You can see here's V-band flange for the turbo. That is 03 POWERSTROKE turbo flange into a 3.5 inch exhaust tubing with some pie cuts, and then there's another flange here, so I can separate the pipes and take this off separately from the downpipe. But I'm pretty happy with it. All TIG welded. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's good enough for me. And so stay tuned for the next half of the pipe, where I have the 7-inch tip sticking out of the bed. And peace.